Hi, I am Gayatri Kalyanaraman. I am a co-founder of Sangatma Angels and a proud student of NIT Trichy ECE 98 batch.
Hi, I am Ganesh Revanwar. I am co-founder of Kairos Mobility. I have done chemical engineering from 1998 batch.
Hi, I am Kamala. I am founder and CEO of Exia Solutions. I am a class of 98 computer science and engineering graduate.
We are here to talk about our Silver Jubilee celebration that we did in 2023, December 22nd and 23rd. So today, August 20th, 2025, we are signing off on the fund that we created for Silver Jubilee celebration that we did in 23. And we want to share the journey. As of December 22nd, 23, it had taken a year and a half to bring our community of 250 odd students for our batch together. We want to share the story. Myself, Kamal and Ganesh are going to narrate that story. It all started from GAM 2020, where we were very energetic and enthusiastic when we saw other batch very, very close, particularly the previous batches. Between 8 of us who attended, we felt we wanted to create that, and our purpose was rejoice, reconnect and contribute back to our college. That's started a marathon journey. This is back in November 2022, where our first polls went as to when we should do this. So just by fact that we created that poll, what had happened is we started gathering all the contacts and amount of email IDs. So one person knew somebody and somebody knew. So we sort of created the database. I know after 25 years only we had to collect this information, but for every big thing, some small incident has to happen. That's really all it started. Then we said we created a core committee, and core committee of we initially had about 12 members, and that grew into a group of 30 people. A size of 250 people who have to come and have fun. It needs a set of volunteers who have to really be enthusiastic. And I remember we had a fortnightly meeting on Saturday India time of 8 o'clock that was reserved for Silver Jubilee celebration for almost a year. And in fact, the last meeting just before our reunion, we were actually so happy that we have reached this point.
As Gayatri mentioned, we created core team. On the core team, we had representative from each branch. Also, for each branch, there was one representative from India and one representative from outside India. This helped us in better coordination and logistics arrangements. For communicating with the batchmates, so we created a website. On the website, all the details about the event form for registration was provided, including the details for the donation part. We use WhatsApp community for doing the WhatsApp campaign. We ran the WhatsApp campaign on campaigns on the WhatsApp group, where we used to provide the details about the registrations that are being done, and indirectly those campaigns helped us because we also used to provide the information about the registration based on the branches. So that created a competition among the different branches, and we got a very good result in the end in terms of the registrations, which was more than 200 spread across 15 plus countries.
I would like to share my experience with the hotel booking, event management and food and beverages. So we interacted with Marriott, SRM and Femina Hotel for getting the accommodation, and even food and beverages, we had a poll what are the food our friends would like to have, and we prepared accordingly. And event management, we interacted with the required team and got the very good rates, and even RECAL team helped us to get a competitive rate. This was a real fun to have the DJ and various events organized by the event management team. So thank you.
So with all the registrations done and hotel bookings done, and we also got our folks to start talking about their flight booking. Have they booked their flight? So we kind of went into that level of detail. And when folks actually started checking in, we gave them a goodie bag with lots of things for them to take it, including a photograph of themselves with the entire batch of 250 people. And we had this whole Silver Jubilee celebration as 3 parts. One was in SRM, we created a welcome and networking event. The next day morning, we had a event inside our barn, which brought so many beautiful memories, including our welcome party using a chendevedam. And it was all captured by a beautiful drone videography, and it was so much fun to just be with our batchmates. And evening was a gala dinner with great music, and we all had impromptu dances as well as planned dances, and the whole get together was bringing tears of joy as well as just ability to connect with each other after so many years, and brought the child in us.
2-3 months before the actual reunion dates, we started working on the donation part. When we discussed, we concluded that the alumni should be able to connect with the objectives of the donation in order to maximize the donation. So we need to have multiple options available to alumni for the donation, depending on the different choices and personal choices they can have. So we had local representative Jaipal and Panil Selvam from our batch at the NIT campus. So they discussed with various faculty members. They identified different areas where the donations are required, and we also coordinated with the RECAL in identifying the modalities for completing the donation process. So once we had identified the different areas for donation, then we provided those options to the alumni. So we have given 2 sets of options to alumni for the donation. There were some specific programs like donation for the drones and other items, and there were some generic programs like SAND program and 100 by 100 program, wherein the funds can be utilized for multiple purposes. After completing this process, we communicated with the alumni and we started WhatsApp campaigns. We started interacting with alumni for getting the funds, and in the end, we were able to get the donation commitment for more than 50 lakhs.
One of our objective was for this reunion is to get maximum participation from various countries. So we went to the extent of speaking to our friends' spouses to give them permission to attend this reunion. So based on that, they were able to come from US, Australia, and it was a real fun to meet the people after several years. And one more thing is we had a small reunions to go to visit near places like Mukumbur, Kallanai, Rockford Temple, even Madurai and Kollimalai. So we had arranged small reunions based on their interest, and it was a real fun event to see all the people after several years, right? And now also we are having multiple reunions across which is happening in several areas in India as well as overseas. So that is bringing able to meet the people. It is helping them to have the real fun, and it's even helping them in the professional life also. Thank you very much.
We had loads of fun coming back. I hope all the future ones, reunions, will happen in a similar smooth way.
Reconnect,
Rejoice,
Contribute.